everyone, a huge welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga, and we're looking at a quiz type game called Saint and Greavsie. How many teams are there? Well, there is one. This was published by Grandslam Entertainment in 1989. It's a sports trivia game for 1 to 4 players. Let's put it on easy. We'll do a short game. A game also came out on the Amstrad CPC, Atari ST, Commodore 64, DOS and the Spectrum, which you've actually already reviewed. Now this I'll be guessing the answers to everything because it's based on old football trivia. Now what shall we call our team name? Well, I'll surprise you. What am I going to put? It's Dynamo Dimbo. Excellent. Now it's 1 to 4 players. You answer questions to get a certain amount of points, and the person that got the most points in the league wins. Let's pick our strip, although that's immaterial. You get right. This is this bar. You stop that to try and land a question. A home question is supposed to be more modern, which is 1 point. Away is older points, 2 points, and derby is 3 points. Now get the question right. You score a penalty. You can play or pass. Let's play. What's the answer to that then? I do not know. Portsmouth. That was wrong. Well done. And then either Saint or Greavsie, do a comment there. Terrible miss. Excellent. Now this is based loosely, and I say very loosely, there's the league table there, on the TV show Saint and Greavsie, which ran from 1985 to 1992 in the UK on ITV, which the guests, well, the presenters were Ian St John, who was from Scotland, and Jimmy Greaves from England, who spoke absolute tripe about football all day and the week's news. There we go. Right. How the hell do we know this? Oh, it's right. Hooray. Good. He was. So if you're good at 70s and 80s football trivia, then excellent, pick home questions. If you want older football trivia from the 50s and stuff, then away, right? Right, now I've got to save this penalty for a bonus. I can go left or right or forward, and I didn't move at all. Just not quick enough, Nick, it says. If you had this back in the day, let me know, but it's playing very similar to the ZX Spectrum, so if you've seen that review, you'll get a bit of deja vu, although the graphics are slightly better, but it doesn't make much difference for a game like this. I've got an away question. We've got 21 games of this to play, so if you're watching this and see my score, see if you can beat it. I bet you can't, and let me know what your score was below. There's 4 banks of questions in this, so if you learn all the answers to one, which I never play enough to learn that, then you can try another bank. No DLCs, and I've missed again. Excellent. My guessing is great. If I was a bomb disposal expert, I had to guess which wire to pick, I'd stand back if I were you, because it'd probably blow up. Here we go. What is that? We've got an away question for 2 points. That means it's older football. Right, if you know this, well done. I need Google. Right, what's the question, Ian St John? Which club scored a record... Oh, how the hell do I know? In 1930 to 31. Anyone follow that season? Let's go for West Brom. That's wrong. What was the answer to that? Now, football experts will be typing in all the answers below, like big show-offs. I've played 4, I've won 1, I've lost 3. I've got 3 points. Hooray for me. Right, home for any chances. Home, right, good. Home question. This is modern football, this question. Modern football. From which club did Neil Webb... Oh, how unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, it could be any of these. Did he play for Everton? Anyway, I'll put Bournemouth down. Everton weren't an option, and I've still missed. Jimmy Greaves is not impressed here. Yeah, so if you don't know your football trivia, you've had it. Now, if you want to look at other trivia games on the Commodore Amiga we've reviewed, there's Question of Sport, there's Mike Reed's Pop Quiz, there's a few other trivia games, Trivial Pursuits there as well. There's a Red Dwarf quiz, although that was particularly poor. The only good thing you say about this, if you know the answer to that, shout it out. The only good thing about this is the bit of animation, I suppose, with the penalties. They try and keep it interesting, but it gets boring quite quickly. Yeah. We'll try and review a mix of Amiga games, still quite a lot to do. I mean, this isn't up there. If you had Frontier Elite 2 in the box and this one, I know which one will get played the most. But it's nice and relaxing, I suppose. Derby, right, this is supposed to be more of a fun question. Let's be the judge of that. Derby. Hope Derby's the answer. Come on, right, who's that person? Right, where did you see... Well, no. Yeah, well, I didn't know the answer. If it had been between the posts, it would have been in. That was what football commentary was like back then. So what have I got? One question right? We're about to fluke some others by sheer chance, I think, before the season's over. What a season! Oh god, right. It can only be Celtic or Rangers. Oh, it's giving me those two options. Damn. Let's go for. No, it's probably Celtic, wasn't it? Or maybe Aberdeen. It wasn't Rangers anyway. Curses. Dynamo Dimbo are living up to their name. It's a season of 2 halves. We've played 8, and believe it or not, I think we've got 21 games to play. So you can imagine if there was 4 players here in a league, how long this would actually take. Now, if you did do 4 players in a league, let me know, because yeah, I don't think you would have done that many times. Whose home ground is Spotland? What? I'll pass this. I don't know, and that means the computer has to take a shot, and we have to try and save it. Oh no, my reserve takes a shot instead. Good for me, and he scored. R for reserve on the back. You've only got a limited amount of those you can do for a season, and that's got us up to a staggering 5 points. We're top of the table because we're the only team in the league. It's, yeah. Home question. Hope I'm building up your football knowledge here, folks. That's what it's all about. Well, what do you reckon? 64? No, that's wrong. Oh dear, just wide of the post. What a disappointment, says Jimmy Greaves. He played for Tottenham. Yeah, he was in the World Cup 1966. I don't even feature very much. I think he might have played the odd game. I think he was injured or something. Jeff Hurst come in and the rest is history. Nick gets a home question. What's it gonna be? What's it going to be? He steps up, he lines it up. Where did Scottish Premier Division champions... Oh, who were the champions? 1982. Oh, God. Let's go for Rangers again. That brought me luck. Go Rangers! And, yeah, I'm detecting a bit of a pattern here. As I said, this game came out in 1989. So if you was a kid that bought this in 1989, some of these questions might have been a bit more relevant. Now we're 30 years old at time of recording, and the modern day questions aren't particularly modern. 30 years ago. If you had this on the Amstrad CPC or the Commodore 64, then let me know. How does it differ? Check out the Spectrum review if you can take the power. I used to like watching Saint and Greavsie. Dino's off. What did he do? I don't know. Let's go for Tardelli. Tardelli, very smelly, and it's been saved. Right. Did you used to watch Saint and Greavsie? I used to watch that on the TV. It was quite quite nice to watch. I think it was on after kids' TV, so it just blended into each other. And they were 2 top chaps, although they did talk a lot of rubbish. I think quite often Jimmy Greaves would do a gaff, and Ian St John on TV would have to try and repair the gaff, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, good, look at that. I'll get a bit of music there. Good, I've scored. Straight in the net. Nick, save a penalty for a bonus point. Right. Don't forget, if you're playing at home, try and beat my score, which is huge. You won't be able to. And I've saved that as well for a bonus point. The season is going well. Sort of. Right, so what have I got now? 7 points. Beat that. Played 13, won 3. I think that's relegation, isn't it? Right, we've got into the derby. Let's have a super fun question. Hold on to your haircuts. Here it comes. Right. Kenny Dalglish worked at a building site in Glasgow. True or false? Why would they make that up? They did. It was false. He never did that. Why did they say true to that? You might as well have said he was a bubblegum blower in Tenerife. Oh, God. Right. Dynamo Dimbo. What a team. So we've got about 7 questions left. Can we get into 20 points? Nick, away question, right? So this is worth a bit more. This is worth 2 points. This. On whose ground is? Oh no. I don't know the answer. It's not Scunthorpe. They've probably changed their names now, haven't they? Changed their ground or moved somewhere. You got that wrong, man. You got that wrong. 7 points. No, I just my own low abilities. I just want to get this to 10, maybe. What is your favourite trivia question? What's your favourite Now, what's your favourite trivia game on the Commodore Amiga? Not your favourite Blair. Put that below. If I haven't looked at it already, I might try and drag it down, and I've scored that by sheer fluke. Yeah, I don't even know what I put then, but that was more points for me. Boom. I just did that without looking. Perhaps that's the thing. Don't read the question, just press something. Home, 1 point. That means it's going to be easy. It's a modern day question, around about 1989 or before. What is it? Let's read it this time. That's where I seem to be going wrong. What nationality was Birmingham defender Alberto Tarantula? What is he going? What is that? It sounds Spanish, doesn't it? Maybe it's Argentinian. Let's go Spanish, and it's not. Was he Argentinian? You will know, probably. Comment below. What nationality was he? Yeah, we know it's not what I put. Right, 8 points. Got four more questions to try and break into double figures for it to be an amazing season of top knowledge. Here he comes. For which club did Eric... Oh no, make a club record... How do I know? Which team's the biggest? Let's go for Terence Trent Derby. Oh, what a save. I feel as sick as a parrot. Look, Ian St John's fallen asleep there, I think. Wake up, Ian. I got something to say to you. It looks good for Dynamo Dimbo as they lead the league of that league of one team. Yeah, so it loses something being in one player, but like, if I did 2 players, we'd be here forever with my other fantasy team. Right, which club has 3 fishes on their badge? I should know this. Well, Southend are my local team, and they're by the seaside, so that's probably right. But that could be a fake thing. Let's go for Hull. Yeah, it was Southend, wasn't it? Why did I do that? I don't know. I do not know. 3 fishes on my shirt. Da da dee da da ba. That would have got me into 10 points, I think. Yeah. So we've got this sort of like idea of this game, haven't we? It's quite gentle. There's not much to it. No reason to buy it unless you're into trivia games or football or Saint and Greavsie or into masochism. Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't think I would have played it much. Probably once a year or something. Because my knowledge of football is not great, especially in this era. If it was the last 10 years, I could have a bit of a guess at it. But all these people, they might as well just be completely and utterly made up. Right, I think we've got one game left to try and get into double figures. And we're not going to do it with a home question. Oops. But I bet we'll win the league anyway. Nick gets a home question. Right, what's the home question, Greavsie? Who scored 2 goals for Dundee United in 1981 Scottish League Cup final? Who was it? I don't know any of these people. Let's go for him. It's right. I never doubted myself. So accurate. Straight in the net. Thanks, Jimmy. 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 Right, bonus point chance. And I moved too early. Oh, dear. I don't know why I moved too early. Why did the referee blow up for that? He never blows up for that. You can move all over the place. Look at that. Jimmy Greaves is disgusted. And we get 9 points. Is that it? I think that might be the end. 9 points. Read that and weep. There we go. So that's the end of the league. If you're playing this game, try and beat a staggering total of 9 points. Hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Saint and Greavsie on the Commodore Amiga, published by Grandslam Entertainment in 1989. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. It's okay, but not brilliant. And until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.